Called in and racing for the Brian Dunning Farrier Maiden race for 4-year-old mares. And as they take the run on towards fence number 1, it's Flowery Lady who's going to lead them on towards the first, being followed by Havanella. Kilford's Queen is third, and they're being followed by Betty's Banjo. As they clear fence number 1, Born Famous is next with Electoral Lady up on the outside. Quickly on now towards the second before they turn into the straight first time. And out front, taking them along, the mare with the previous experience, it's Flowery Lady from Havanella. Racing in second spot, Betty's Banjo's up on the outside of Kilford's Queen, and this quartet are being chased by Electoral Lady with Born Famous, the early back marker. Coming on now to race towards the fence, which will be their last in a couple of circuits' time. It's fence 3 this time around, and out front it is Flowery Lady by 3 to 4 lengths to Havanella racing in second, and then towards the inside is Kilford's Queen with Betty's Banjo right up on the outside. This quartet are followed just in behind by Born Famous and Electoral Lady. So it's Flowery Lady, the daughter of Jetaway, who was fourth at Cork on debut, being followed in second spot by the daughter of Saddler maker Havanella, who makes her debut here. Kilford's Queen, the Dylan Thomas is on the inside of Betty's Banjo, the Fame and Glory, all of these making debuts, as indeed is Electoral Lady, the daughter of Westerner, and Born Famous. The famous name is last of all. So heading on now towards fence 4, and over in front, Flowery Lady was awkward at that one and has unshipped. She just landed on top of it a little bit and fired her rider out of the plate, and carries on riderless now, which now leaves Havanella with the advantage, who was hampered by the riderless horse, but still in the contest. Havanella is going to disappear from view with Betty's Banjo right up there too, as the rider of Flowery Lady, Tiernan Roach, just gets to his feet. So now they make their way into the back straight, not towards fence number 5. Havanella, Betty's Banjo, and they're being followed back in third spot by Kilford's Queen. Electoral Lady is next, and Born Famous is last of the 5 that remain. So now they go down over fence number 5 before they go down to the departure point, and it's Havanella who goes along stride for stride with, on the outside for company, Betty's Banjo. They're going to take it together. Back in third, Kilford's Queen, who is in company with, on the outside, Electoral Lady. Born Famous brings up the rear. So down into the bottom bend they go, which will complete their circuit, and it's Havanella and Barry O'Neill, who took the final contest on the card at Rockshane yesterday, being followed towards the outside by Betty's Banjo and Simon Kavanagh. Behind these is Kilford's Queen and Jamie Codd. Electoral Lady is next, sitting in fourth spot, the mount of Barry Walsh, who enjoyed a big double at the Punchestown Festival, and last of all is Born Famous and Paul Bannon, scored on a bumper during the week in Tipperary. So racing across the bottom now and on towards fences 6 and 7. Betty's Banjo up on the outside of Havanella on the inside. They take it together with Kilford's Queen, now a clear third, and they're being followed by Electoral Lady in fourth. Behind this one is Born Famous as they go to the fence down at the bottom of the track before they turn up the hill. Betty's Banjo the outside, on the inside Havanella. Right behind them in third is Kilford's Queen, and just behind this one, a couple of lengths further back, goes Electoral Lady, and they're being followed by Born Famous. Up the straight they come second time, on their way towards the fence, which is now in fact 6 from home. Havanella on the inside of Betty's Banjo, little between them. Back in third spot is Kilford's Queen, and they're being chased by Electoral Lady, who's next as they land over this one, and behind these goes Born Famous. So now they race up to past the post. They've got a circuit ahead of them and 5 to jump in the Brian Dunning Farrier Maiden race for 4-year-old mares. Havanella on the inside. On the outside is Betty's Banjo. Back in third spot is Kilford's Queen. Electoral Lady is next, and Born Famous is last of all. Heading now towards the fence at the top of the track. 5 from the finish when they get to it. Betty's Banjo on the outside, towards the inside Havanella. You still wouldn't split them, and Kilford's Queen is happy to track along behind them. As they land over this one, up on the outside, Electoral Lady's gone up to take a share of the third, and they're being followed by Born Famous. So they're round the top bend, Havanella and Betty's Banjo. They're still locked together as they were a circuit ago. Kilford's Queen is on the inside of Electoral Lady, and this pair won't be separated either, and Born Famous remains last of the 5. Down along the back they go, about to make their way towards the next, which will be 4 fences from the finish when they re-emerge. Havanella, Betty's Banjo. They're the leading pair with Electoral Lady right on their heels. Another length back to on the inside, Kilford's Queen, and Born Famous right behind them, last of the quintet. So now they quicken down the hill, about to make their way on towards the 4th last. Havanella the inside, and the outside is Betty's Banjo. She's possibly half a neck up, jumping that one, and jumps it well. So Betty's Banjo leads Havanella. Electoral Lady is right there in 3rd. Kilford's Queen is close in 4, and a couple of lengths to Born Famous, racing right down now towards the bottom of the track. Shortly turning right-handed towards the 3rd last fence, and on the inside Havanella, on the outside Betty's Banjo. Electoral Lady is going to make a move up on the outside to make us almost 3 in line into the turn, and they're being followed by Kilford's Queen and Born Famous, who track the leading trio. Into the bottom turn they go, and it's Betty's Banjo just from Havanella on the inside. Electoral Lady's right up there on the outer. Kilford's Queen is next with Born Famous. Good jump Betty's Banjo, she re-establishes the advantage, but Electoral Lady is right there on the outside within a half a length. Havanella's dropped briefly back to 3rd, but he's been pushed back through. Then Kilford's Queen, another good jump, the leader. Havanella fell back in 3rd, but the leader's been jumping notably well, Betty's Banjo. And she's going to corner with the advantage from Electoral Lady and Born Famous, who swings wide. They're being followed by Kilford's Queen, and it's Betty's Banjo, Electoral Lady, Born Famous, Kilford's Queen, racing towards the final fence. Born Famous just in behind the leaders now, but in front it's Betty's Banjo, who comes to it over from Electoral Queen. Kilford's Queen's trying to come on the near side, but it's Betty's Banjo who's hanging on to the advantage from Electoral Queen as they go to the line. Head down, trying hard, and wins. Betty's Banjo has picked it up from Electoral Queen in 2nd. They're being followed in 3rd by Kilford's Queen, and 4th was Born Famous.